Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. Today is Vlogmas day 4 and y'all already know what your girl is doing, okay? Your girl is getting to her coins. Don't mind my nails, it's time for us to get filled. It's really time for us to get a full set. Okay? But don't judge me. Judge your mom. Alright? I hope y'all are having a great day. And to all of my YouTubers, I hope y'all are having a great Vlogmas. It is Vlogmas day 4 and I'm at work, another day of OT, working 10 to 12 hours. I am grateful for the additional income. So that's what we are doing. I'm drinking my coffee to get my energy to me, because it's only 10:38 and my energy is like and that's what I get for not working out this morning. I already know, that's what I get. I'm looking down because the trash people just came. So excited. My trash was over flooded out there. I was so happy to take the trash out so they can empty it. But all right, I am about to get back to work. I may record me working, but of course you guys won't hear the calls like that. But happy Vlogmas day 4. Speaking. Hi, Miss Forrest. I do need to verify you before we get started. May I start out with your month and day for your date of birth? All right, thank you so much for that. And I do see the number that you're calling from matches what we have in our system. Thank you for verifying your information within the IVR. And how can I assist you? No worries, I'll be happy to go over account. If so, you will have to reach out to the merchant and they'll have to call into the merchant services to do a plan change. Hi, Sean. Yes, it's Adriana from customer service. I do have the account holder wanting to activate the application. It said transfer to fraud operations. I do have the application ID number when you're ready. It is. It's close to Friday for us. So, you know, we're kicking it. We're knocking it down. One more day. Oh, yes. Okay, good deal. You better enjoy yourself. Don't think about nothing. Okay, hello. All right, here we go. It is 2 calls. The calls, they come back to back. Sometimes you're like, oh, gosh. You know, exactly. I'm like, at least 1 minute. Jesus. Oh, gosh. We're all on the same page here. Yes, she is. Okay. welcome. You too. Enjoy yourself. All right, here we go. Yes, thrive. Thrive. I love that little technique. I've never had that at any job where they have a thrive interception, like during your calls. It'll just say like, hey, reset, thrive for a second, and it gives you like a minute. It plays like a little video where you can breathe. Sometimes it's have like little meditating sounds, nature sounds. Sometimes it'll give you facts about the world, nature. Some, it'll tell you how different postures and different moves to do to kind of like, keep your posture and stretch out your neck and stuff, your back, just from sitting at a desk for 8 hours. So I love that. I think every call center, desk job type should have this for their employees. Sometimes I mute it because I don't really, need it, but I think it's good. And it gives you a minute to breathe off the phone. So I think that is wonderful. See you at the next reset. It's like a reset. That's what it's called. All right. And we continue to wait until the next call. I'd be so bored. I have like one colleague that I talk to sometimes, and what you doing, girl? How's the calls going? Maya, I was so like drawn to Maya. I don't know. When I'm drawn to people, it's like you get to thinking like, okay, why am I so drawn to you? Why? And it was mutual because she said the same thing. And baby, let me tell you, Mike was like, she didn't trust me at first because baby, I didn't. Like, I don't know. And that may be just my personal trauma of, we all have trauma. And I always say like, and I need to stop saying that because I really do feel like God is aligning me with a great community of friends, genuine friends, and I'm very blessed. Like, I'm very blessed. And I don't want to bring, past traumas of different friendships into new, like, and that's even in relationships. Like, you don't want to bring the baggage from the... Thank you for calling, Yana. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? All right, ma'am, please have your full name. Please have your month and day for your date of birth. I do see the number that you're calling from matches what we have in our system. Thank you for verifying your information within the IVR. And how can I assist? All right, in the email, it'll say reference number, but that is your confirmation number, okay? All right, Miss Janet. All right. You're welcome, Miss Janet. Happy holidays and take care. Thanks for being a great Green Sky customer. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right, good deal. But all in all, I just don't want to, I don't want to bring the baggage of the past into my future connections. I think sometimes just being realistic, because honestly, everybody has trauma, whether it's platonic trauma or romantic trauma. We all got a little trauma in us. We all be fearful. We don't want to be disappointed. We don't want to be hurt, even if it's romantic or platonic. We don't, we want to make sure, we're safe, we're secure. Like as the human race, human beings, we want to have that sense of security, that sense of safe. Like, oh, is this a friend or a foe? Is this somebody that gossips about you behind your back? Is this somebody that's loyal? Is this somebody? But it's like how I place in my mindset, everything in life is a risk. You're taking a risk because you don't know someone until you know someone, so it is fearful, sometimes. And I don't like to live by fear. I feel like I'm always protected by God, Jesus Christ, and I keep walking by faith. And so with me saying that, though, it's like you got to have faith that the right people and the right friends that are aligning with you are supposed to be in your life. Even the friends from the past that I had, they were supposed to be in my life for whatever reason it was, to build character, to show me things about myself, to show me things about, how I do want to associate when I am creating and, platonic relationships. But yeah, Maya was like, and she said this, I feel like she is kind of one in the same with me, because she has trust issues and, she's dealt with experiences. So I understand when people have like a guard up, because a lot of times, I'm guarded myself, honestly. I've been so peaceful in my bubble for the last 3 years, and I'm finally stepping back out and doing the things that God has called me to do. So I'm just taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, because I know I have allowed people to be a distraction for me, because I was such a people pleaser. I just like to make people feel good. I like to bring joy and happiness to people's lives, because I know how it is to have people that don't bring that to you. I guess because when you're a person that have experienced disappointment, you don't want to be the one that spreads disappointment. So, and my member who I was talking to earlier, he said it. He was like, people spread a lot of sickness and drama, and I said, and he said, well, but they don't spread enough peace, love, happiness, and joy. And I said, that is so true. People, because people are full of disappointment, grief, life circumstances. We all, that's why I say I'm so grateful for, for my mind and my strength mentally. And, because it is easy to, when you're in a circumstance or situation and it's just so chaotic, it's heartbreaking, sometimes that's all you have to talk about is what's, hurting you. And But I try to not spread that, you know. I try to spread, I like to make people feel good, and I do it naturally. I get that compliment all the time. So, and I love that aspect about me, and I'm always claiming that I'll have people around me that make me feel good, you know, not try to talk down on me or try to, you know, I've come to realize, you know, people gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. People are always gonna have something to say. So I had to place in my mind that you really can't care about what people think. You can't care about what people feel about you and their perception and how they perceive you. You have to just know, like, you know what, baby, I am doing the damn thing, okay? I am queening out here. I am being a warrior in these streets, and you have to proclaim and speak over yourself, man, for real, for real. It's really a game changer. It's not something that the greats are just pulling out their butt just to have a check. It's really a game changer. It's all about your mind, man. Everything starts from the mind. And you do have control. You don't need no medicine. You don't need, you know, you just gotta fight through, and you gotta think through. For real, for real. So, and I'm always on a constant, you know, trying to, like, all right, let me not, just because I have trust issues from my past, let me not bring that to, you know, something that can be very wonderful. Like, this new friend could be a blessing to me in so many ways, and I could be a blessing to her in a lot of ways. So, that's why, you know, we just let things take time to unfold, you know, and don't be so anxious. I had to tell myself, like, girl, don't be so anxious to have a friend. Like, you are okay. You are okay. Let people show you who they really are. Let people, you know, and that's something for somebody else out there. Let people show you who they really are before, you know, we start giving people these titles and stuff. Like, I'm at a season where I don't want to rush anything. Slow and steady wins the race. And that's how I am feeling in all aspects of my life. Slow and steady wins the race. Even as I am building connections, I am dating, I don't want to be so anxious to have a friend, anxious to have a lover, and then you just start choosing and picking anybody. And they don't even align with your spirit. They don't even align with you as a person. Their characteristics, y'all just don't align. You know, you might not even be compatible. But you were so, you know, so rushy and so anxious to have something. You know, it just... I'm sorry, I just got a notification. So yeah. So, and I can understand, you know, cause baby, I wanna be with my lover. I wanna be with my lover. Yay, yay, yay. But I'm taking my time because I was previously, before I had my I feel like I had a rebirth when God took me through my Job year. Thank you for calling, Grina. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? Tuesday. And not next Thursday. I believe we still have that meeting, but I believe we still have one. Let me see. Vlogmas, day 4. You know what? I need to select the ticket for my... Let me go ahead and do that. Wow. Today is the 4th, tomorrow's the 5th. Okay. So, so just a general answer. So we don't have a they approve my PTO, baby. Because I'm working overtime until through Saturday, so I put in to take off on Monday, and they approved, so I have Sunday and Monday off. Good deal. Because, baby, I love this job. Okay, and when he does, just let him know to add you as the account contact. That way you won't have this issue ever again. We just have to put your name, first and last name on file, and you'll be good to go, okay? All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good deal. Take care. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas to you, too. Thank you. Bye-bye. I love that. I get so happy when they be like, Merry Christmas. They like, Happy Holidays. I love the holidays. I'm so excited for my income to increase. What was this? Non-payment reflected, yeah, for my income to increase, because I want to decorate like all holiday seasons. Like, I want to have my house like, even the springtime, we changing out deco, you know. I don't think I'll be that dramatic, but possibly. Shoot, you never know what you'll do. Oh, I'm on break. Look at there. Perfect timing. All right, good deal. Let me see. Is it still recording?